over the past year, I've had a lot of people asking me about my transition. And the reason that many of them ask is they're curious about what path I've taken to get to where I am because they would like to replicate it. They find themselves in a position where they would like to transition, but they don't know how. And they don't know who to look to or who to reach out to. And what I tell them is pretty simple and pretty basic. And I thought it might be a good idea to make a video just sharing this very simple, very basic stuff. Find a doctor. There are a lot of people out there who will give you all kinds of information, some of it good, some of it bad, some of it dangerous. And if you don't know the difference between them, you could end up getting yourself hurt emotionally, physically, financially. Your best bet is to always start with a medical professional. Talk to your family doctor. Find an endocrinologist. Go to a trans center if there's one near you. There are resources out there. If you're watching this video, you've got the best tool for finding the resources you need right at your fingertips. A quick Google search for your area should be able to help you find something, at least a starting point. But your answer should not come from a face on a screen. It should not be a trans woman on YouTube telling you what the best thing for you is. Because honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I am not a doctor. I went the route of self-medicating for a long time. And I ended up having to buy hormones only when I could afford it. And I didn't have insurance, and I wasn't buying it from a place that was really a legal place for me to get hormones anyway. And it ended up costing me a lot of money. It ended up costing me a lot of time, and my transition was put off for many, many, many years because of that. Your best bet is to not even play those games and to get a doctor. And if you think you need to see a doctor or to start hormones, even have surgery, to consider yourself to be trans, let me tell you this, like, I haven't had any surgeries. I've had no surgeries at all. And that doesn't make a difference. I'm not any less of a woman because I haven't had surgery. Once you recognize who you are and the path that you want to take and how you want to move through the world, that's it. You're valid. You don't need anybody from the outside to tell you who you are. You don't have to have surgery or to see a doctor to identify who you want to be or who you want to identify yourself as being. I don't have the power to validate your existence. That's you. That's your job. If you tell me that you would like to transition because you want to be a woman, well, then you already are. Congratulations. So that's all. I mean, that's what I wanted to make this video about. Thank you for listening. I am sure there are people out there that are way more knowledgeable about a lot of stuff when it comes to this than I am. I am still, at a point in my journey, and I've got a long way to go. And that's the thing, it's a journey. I personally never see being, trans as ever being finished. It's a process of becoming who you envision inside. And that's a process, and that's a process that continues. And quite honestly, I think it's a process that every person alive goes through to some extent. It's a process. Learning and growing and evolving. It's a process. So, on your journey, I wish you luck. And again, there's a lot of people out there that know better than me, and you can search them out. Some of them, if you guys want to have discussions down in the comments, please, absolutely do. Feel free. I am not an expert. in anything, which is one of the reasons why my advice is to see a doctor. I'm not an expert. I am flattered that people ask me. I wish I could tell you something better. Um, but really, your best bet is to see a doctor. If you're someplace where it's safe to do so, see a doctor. And I guess that is it. Um, Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber. If you are subscribed, if not, please consider subscribing. If you look down in the description box, there'll be a link to my Patreon account. Please consider becoming a patron. I would really enjoy making more videos in the future. I've got a lot of things in my head rolling around, a lot of ideas, some stuff that Peach is going to help me with if I do continue to make videos again. Um, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So please consider becoming a patron. Um, anyway, guys, I guess that's it. Thank you.